everyone, I am your Immortal Hellseeker, back with another review, and today I will be checking out the Mcfarlane Toys Mortal Kombat 11 Noob Saibot figure. So let's check out the packaging.
Alright, so for the packaging we have our same packaging that we've seen since the last wave of Shao Kahn. Top says Mortal Kombat 11, 14 plus, bottom says Noob Saibot. On the left side, we get a good picture of Noob Saibot. Right, we get a picture of his hook. Mortal Kombat 11 Mcfarlane Toys, a picture of the figure. It's Glory, NetherRealm Studios, blah, blah, blah. Let's take a look at his accessories. There's his barcode if you are looking for him.
We only get 2 accessories with this figure. We get the Mortal Kombat base right there. And then we get Noob Saibot's hook that is in the game. So that's it. So let's take a look at the figure. Alright, here he is, the guy who used to be Sub-Zero and is now Noob Saibot Bihan. I really like this figure a lot. I'm impressed with the articulation. It might be one of the best Mortal Kombat 11 figures that Mcfarlane's put out to date. So let's just look at the figure. First off, the sculpt work on this guy is phenomenal. It looks straight out of the game. It looks like Noob. I love it. I really like the sculpt work. So you do get double jointed elbows, butterfly joints, your standard hand articulation for Mcfarlane. Where I'm really impressed with it is that you get a really strong diaphragm, where you can get a lot of movement in there. So that is really impressive. And then the legs are also pretty articulated. He can practically do the splits. His bend at the knee, double jointed knees, are some of the best I have seen on a Mcfarlane. Not to mention, you get a thigh swivel there, or practical thigh swivel, as it really is at the knee and not at the thigh, but it still swivels there. It's also on his wavemate Cabal, who I have here and I will show in the comparisons. So you do get that, which I'm really impressed with that on his articulation. Now, I wish I had the bloody version, as the bloody version definitely looks a lot nicer and definitely stands out better. But it looks like it was pulled straight out of the game. I really like the look of this figure. Noob Saibot is one of the characters I play as a lot in the game. He's not my main. My main's Melina, but I do enjoy him. And he's one of my favorites to play as. So yeah, that looks really good. So let's do some comparisons. Here is Noob Saibot next to 2 other figures from MK11. These aren't the only 2 I own. I own Shao Kahn, Scorpion, Johnny Cage. I think that's it after that. So I do own quite a few of these figures, but here he is next to his wavemate Cabal, who I also picked up yesterday, and the MK11 Spawn, which I mean, this is going to go down as probably one of Mcfarlane's best figures in general. It's a really good figure. And it's a very memorable figure. It looks great. In this line, again, he's in the top 3 for me. My top 3 favorite figures in this line. Spoiler warning for my verdict on the Noob Saibot. It would be Noob Saibot, Spawn, and Shao Kahn in no particular order. Cabal's really good, but I do have my issues with him. He's not accurate to the game. Articulation's not as good as Noob, all that. Now, if you have played MK11, Noob Saibot does have a skin for the Batman Who Laughs. So here he is next to the Batman Who Laughs, and the DC Essentials Joker, as this Joker does resemble the one in the MK11 game the most. I kind of think Mcfarlane will eventually do an MK11 Joker. I just don't see why not. They have the license for DC. They have the license for Mortal Kombat. I don't know. Maybe they don't know what line to release it in. I think it would probably come out in the DC Multiverse line, or perhaps maybe they would do a bloody variant for the Mortal Kombat line. I really don't know how they would do that, but maybe they would release it in both packages. That would be kind of cool and unique. I don't really know, but for now, that's my MK11 Joker. Alright, so for some more DC comparisons, here's Noob Saibot next to... Again, I think he's going to go to be a really underrated figure, being the Last Man on Earth Omega. And then again, I don't know for sure if he's going to keep that title, but if I make this video like today, I think that the Mcfarlane Toys DC Multiverse Red Hood is the best figure this year so far.
And for probably the final Mcfarlane segment of this video, here he is next to the Last Night on Earth Batman and then the Robin figure. For our Star Wars Black Series comparison, here he is, I would say, next to the biggest rivals for the best figure competition, which would be a tie between this Anakin and this Obi-Wan. I did my review on them, plus the ARC Trooper Echo figure. That was my last video, so go check that out. Didn't do as well as most of my reviews, so feel free to check that out. It's a really good review, I think. And of course, speaking of which, here he is next to Asajj Ventress and, of course, ARC Trooper Echo. For a Marvel Legends comparison, here he is next to my last Legends review, being the Marvel Legends Falcon Winter Soldier, Falcon Captain America, and the Baron Zemo. I'll probably review Zemo when I get the rest of the wave. I can't find them in stores for the life of me. Like, I found them once at my local Walmart like 2 weeks ago. I can't find them. Supposedly the release date's tomorrow as I'm recording this, because today's May 31st, Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day, by the way, to all the veterans. If you lost someone in combat, I'm so sorry. But I digress. That's getting off the point of this video. But tomorrow's supposed to be the release date of these figures, so hopefully I'll find someone, and maybe I'll do a hunting video on them or something. But my plan is I'm going to go looking for the rest of this wave, so we'll see. For more Marvel Legends comparisons, here he is next to, I believe, the Obsidian Silver Surfer Walgreens exclusive. I forgot I owned this thing, to be honest. I just had it in my shelf, kind of, and since it was in a dark room where he was being displayed, I didn't even see him, and I just moved him into my figure room here, and I honestly forgot I even owned this guy. So yeah, there he is. I think I would have done a review on him like 2 months ago when I got him. And of course, here he's next to one of the best Wolverine figures, the Hugh Jackman Wolverine. And last but certainly not least, here he is next to the retro Spider-Man and G.I. Joe Classified Snake Eyes. This July will be the anniversary of using these two in my videos, as that's when I got them. So I'm looking forward to that. You guys want me to do something special for that? Like maybe a review on the two figures? I already reviewed Spider-Man. I didn't review Snake Eyes, but I don't have all Snake Eyes accessories. I moved. I lost some. Like, I think I lost his knife. I did replace it with a better knife, but still, I don't know where his backpack thing is. Like, that Snake Eyes figure is like pretty much the best it can be. I just gave him some random boozies, but yeah. And then the Spider-Man figure's accessories are in a bin. But those hands I put on were kind of tight. So I don't know if his old hands will fit on him, but whatever. I like the open hands on that figure. They're a lot more expressive. But yeah, I'm coming up on my anniversary of those two. Alright, so, is this a hit or a miss for me? I already said it in the video, man. It's one of Mcfarlane's best. And it's also one of Mcfarlane's best Mortal Kombat figures. This Mortal Kombat line has kind of been a hit or miss for me, which kind of sucks because I'm a huge MK fan. You can ask a lot of my friends, but I play these games all the time. I play MK11 bi-daily. I'll either play. So actually, I'm using that word in both meanings. I play it either, maybe every other day, or I'll play it twice a day. Like, I play this game a lot. And I love it. MK11's a fun game. I main Melina, and I love Noob Saibot too. God, please do a Melina figure, please. Seriously. I don't just have a crush on her. I fucking love that character. But whatever. I do really like this figure. I like the Cabal too. So no offense to Cabal here. This is a really good Cabal figure. I love this figure. It was the first of the two I opened. But his articulation's a bit lackluster. And even though I do kind of like the pale skin aesthetic, it's not accurate to the game. But I digress. I'll get to that if I do.